What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Leo coming to you guys with yet another video. So, we gotta talk. One of the things that's been kind of going around is the whole Shinsuke Nakamura debacle and how people feel about that. So at the time of recording this video, Shinsuke Nakamura has been holding the U.S. Championship for 78 days. Now, this is not his first reign as the U.S. Champion because we've seen him as a previous champion two more times before this, and that was in 2019 when he defeated Rusev to win the championship at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view that year. And then the year before that, he won it in 2018 at Extreme Rules when he defeated Jeff Hardy in pretty much almost a squash match. He hit Jeff Hardy with the low blow, then ended up winning the title. And at the time of recording the video, like I said, he's a three-time United States champion. He's a former tag team champion and a continental champion, respectively, as well. But there is a problem that we need to discuss about Shinsuke. And first off, I want to say this is no disrespect to Shinsuke or fans or anything like that. This just needs to be discussed. The problem I feel like with Shinsuke is the WWE do not book Shinsuke good at all as a champion. Honestly, if you want to be honest, Shinsuke always just has terrible reigns every single time the WWE decide to put a championship on him. We've seen it numerous times. We've been seeing it even recently. The fact that you have had him hold the championship for over almost 80 days and he hasn't had really one single defense yet at the time of recording this video. Comment down below, let me know if I'm wrong. But at the time of recording this video, I don't think he's defended that title even once. And he came out on SmackDown and says, "Oh, there's nobody worthy of enough of to challenge me for the championship." When you have a plethora of talent on that roster who can benefit by having a match with Shinsuke to become U.S. champion. We've seen LA Knight throw his name in that. We've seen The Miz throw his name in that. We know Carmelo Hayes is trying to build up his momentum to go back to that championship. Same thing can be said for Andrade. You got Jimmy Uso. You got Damian Priest. If he's not going to be doing anything, if they're not going to do this Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre match at WrestleMania, there you go. There's another match. And if you have Alex Black coming in time, there's another person. So you have a plethora of talent to want to use to book to face him for the championship. And you can build some nice, good feuds out of that for the championship and help not only elevate Shinsuke, but the title as well. So there is no excuse that you're not trying to build up anybody for the championship. This is always a recurring theme every single time they decide to pull the trigger and put a title on him. And another thing that needs to be discussed, why did you put the title on him to begin with? There was no need for it. I get that you want to reestablish him and this character, which I'm not mad at, but we know if you're looking back on it, it was a decision you did not need to do. At least with LA Knight, we were getting defenses on. We at least got a PLE defense. We got at least a defense literally on SmackDown a couple times. We were at least getting something, but now we go back to square one when it was nobody really defending it. We had to deal with it with Logan Paul, who held it for almost a year. And then what else? He didn't hold that. He held the championship. He was not there. The only time he was there was for Chamber, not the Chamber. He was there for Mania, Rumble. He was there for a Saudi show, and I think that was it. He didn't do anything. He didn't. He elevated maybe himself in the sense of he's won a championship, but he didn't elevate the title. Yes, we got good matches, but there's more to it than just having good matches. You need to be present to defend that title. Give people reasons to care about what you're doing and what the championship, because it really is a could go neck and neck or go hand in hand. It's about who makes the championship and the championship making them. That's what it goes hand in hand. And if you're not there, they're not going to care about you, and they're not going to care about the title at all. So you're putting yourself in a very deep hole here by not having him show up. Like I said, we've seen this numerous times when we've seen him win a championship. He goes MIA and he does not show up for a while. He did it when he won the IC title. He literally beat Apollo Crews and was gone for a while. He did it with the US title in 2018, and he was gone for a little bit too. Even with the Intercontinental title numerous times, he's done that same thing. Why are we giving him a championship if his whole character is he's not going to be there? He's not Brock Lesnar. He's not Roman Reigns. He's literally there on the road every week. So why are you not using him and letting him defend the championship? There's no excuse at this point. There isn't. If he was just like Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns and he wasn't there, you still shouldn't have put the championship on him. And I feel still, I might be the only one that's feeling this, but the whole opportunity when they had him come back, it was cool because he came back with a new character. People were invested in it. People wanted to see what this new iteration was about. But you put the championship on him very quickly. Now, in the grand scheme of things, in the moment, it looked cool just because you had him come back in a big way and you had him win the championship, which was a big deal. But then you had him go back to being the same Shinsuke of old where he doesn't show up. He's the champion and he goes MIA for a long time. And the fact is, he's not even a part-timer. He's there every week. Like, what are we doing? There's no excuse in 2025 we should be doing this. 2025 should be about building new stars, getting more stars over, giving stars opportunities to get over, and we're still doing this. Shinsuke is a great, great worker. He really is. You look at the stuff that he's done in NXT, great. Some of the stuff he did on main roster, okay, it was good, it was decent, not the best, but it was serviceable for the most part. Besides him having that match at WrestleMania 34, which was god awful, don't even bring that back. No. But it's like, we cannot sit up here and act like Shinsuke is having a good reign because he's not. The guy is, what, like I said, 80 days in, just about, as champion, and he hasn't defended it once. We're dealing with the same thing over on Raw with the women's IC title. Lara Valkyria, she's been holding that championship for about almost a month, a little over a month at this point, and hasn't defended the championship once. Like, we can't, like, what is the point? We cannot be putting championships on superstars if they're not going to defend them within a month. Go back to back in the early 2000s or the late 90s. We were seeing championships matches almost frequently. They used to have a rule where a champion has to defend the championship every 30 days, and if you don't, you are stripped of the championship. Can we please go back to that format? If you are a champion, whether you are heel or face, you still have to abide by the common rule. If you are a champion, you must defend your championship. You have 30 days to defend it, and if you do not, you will be stripped. I'm all game for that idea. I don't know about everybody else, but me, I'm all game for it. So I hope they do something with Shinsuke because I am over his reign. I really am. I'm sorry. I'm over his reign, period, point blank. Like, I was gonna give it a grace period maybe or whatnot, but it's over 80 days and you haven't defended the championship once, and we're literally on the road to WrestleMania. We're literally like less than 2 months at this point. So no, he needs to be there. He needs to be defending the championship. He needs to be getting in feuds. He needs to be doing something going into WrestleMania. Because if you're gonna so-called put this on WrestleMania and want to put Shinsuke on WrestleMania, he needs to be building up a feud right now. Whether if it's one-on-one, whether it's a fatal four-way, whether if it's a triple threat, or if it's a six-pack challenge leading to a ladder match, he needs to be doing something, teasing something. But comment down below, you guys. Let me know. What do you guys think about Shinsuke's title reign? Do you guys like it? Do you guys hate it? Do you guys think he should just straight up lose it to somebody else on the road to WrestleMania and maybe Shinsuke does something else? Y'all let me know in the comment section down below. Road to 2,000 subscribers. Ultimate goal is we're trying to reach 10K by the end of 2025. So let's make it happen as a wrestling community, as a wrestling family. But with that being said, hope everybody has a great day, rest of your week, and I'll see you guys in the next video.